One thing that every fan of TLC's 90 Day Fiancé cannot dispute is that Gino Palazzolo's relationship status has only grown more complex in recent years. His open relationship, which he had entered into with Jasmine Pineda after meeting the Panamanian woman on a website for sugar babies, was explored on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. At that point, we met Natalie, his new girlfriend, with whom he had a very rocky relationship in the run-up to season 5 of 90 Day, The Single Life. Gino Palazzolo made an impression from the moment he appeared on our screens because of the manner in which he described the circumstances of his meeting with Jasmine Pineda and the nature of their connection. They eventually got engaged, married, made Michigan their home, and started a seemingly stable marriage, but things shifted due to disagreements over financial and trust problems. Eventually, he admitted that their numerous arguments had caused him to lose interest in his wife, which led to them seeking couples therapy and choosing to start an open marriage. Even though Gino had also begun dating outside of his marriage, he never anticipated that Jasmine would become pregnant with the child of Matt Brains, her longtime pal. About 3 months prior to the start of the filming of season 9 of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, he had met Natalie through social media, where he immediately fell in love with her infectious smile and laid-back personality. He even went to Las Vegas, Nevada, to meet her for the first time, because he thought that over time he would be able to discuss anything and anything with her because of her apparently cool, calm, and collected demeanor. Because Gino and Natalie were each other's type, their chemistry was pretty quickly explosive, and things between them got rather flirty. He also appealed to the latter because of his macho attitude and nerdy side, which led her to accept his invitation to stay the night at his hotel room. But the following morning, when he disclosed the essential reality that he was in an open marriage, she was taken aback by how quickly her aspirations for a bright future with him were dashed. He had never informed her that he was still married to Jasmine, even though they had spoken every day for months. Gino Palazzolo and Natalie are probably together now after a bit of on and off. Because she had no idea where she belonged in Gino's relationship with his wife, Natalie was taken aback by his confession, which raised more doubts than answers. As a matter of fact, she even said in her confession that she had wondered if she was being used as a pawn against Jasmine since he had never once brought up the open marriage throughout their relationship. Despite her statement that she had no desire to be third party to anything, the romance between her and Gino persisted as they struggled to make sense of their unusual relationship while he was still legally married to someone else. Despite Gio's claims that he had made the decision to divorce Jasmine in order to pursue a real relationship with Natalie, there were still turmoil, problems, and catfights. This is due to the fact that her trip to Michigan to be with her boyfriend had made her aware of the specifics of his relationship and situation with Jasmine, which had prompted her to initiate a serious discussion with them both. But what happened was a conflict, when the Panamanian frightened the living sh*t out of her at a party, and she made the decision to leave in order to find peace. In other words, by the time 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After concluded, Natalie and Gino had split up, and she claimed she wouldn't tolerate any kind of disrespect anymore. "Gino, this is what happens when you don't communicate your intentions," she stated. "To be honest, I want no involvement in it." Nonetheless, because Gino and Natalie have shown signs of still being on good terms, it seems as though there is still room for romance between them. He has also kept warm photos of them together on his feed, in addition to the fact that they still follow each other on their separate social media sites. Michigan native Gino worked as a product development engineer at Ford Motor Company for many years, drawing on his background in mechanical engineering. But after being laid off by the company during the epidemic, he made the decision to shift careers and accept another engineering job, this time with Faurecia Automotive Technology. As far as we can determine, he is still employed there, juggling his interpersonal connections and pursuing his love of travel. Conversely, all we know about the Las Vegas-based dog mom is that she is a model with a portfolio in the beauty industry, as she has always preferred to keep her professional experiences out of the spotlight.